think I also want to emphasize on the aspect of parents allowing teachers to do what they know how to do best. When they give you any recommendation of your child, do not argue because you are not there. Yes, I know you are going to spend some money, maybe even if they say your child didn't make it, you need to repeat. Allow that child to repeat. It is for the good of that child. Indeed. But some parents will start arguing, how? I bet promote him, whether you let him go to another class, he go later. I know say he go down. I know that kind of a thing without really understanding the issue on ground. So parents, please help us. Yes, we as the government cannot really do everything. Though they need to be at the apex, they need to take the lead. But let parents also do diligence, especially in checking your words. Check your children. Once in a while, I call it snap check. In my own time, I snap check my children. It's not every day. I won't both see as I stand here. That's every day I check their books, but snap check. And once I snap check, I will see things I'm not supposed to see. We will pick it up from there. And so we know we are all busy trying to look for money to train that same of our children, but at the same time, we must not lose them because we're making money to teach them. It's so important that we put eye into what students are doing, not only primary school, even to tertiary education. Your son comes home from holiday. You can ask, hey, Janet, what is it? Let's see what happened. You have a right to ask. Where's your result? And all those stuff. Some parents don't even care at all. And that's why your child will be restricted from school. You don't even know. You're still paying school fees. Whenever he comes and tell anything, don't believe like that. No, parents will have to really sit up and do further than what we are doing now. And as students, it's for your own good. If you're asked to repeat, you know within yourself that you didn't perform well. So it's not saying I didn't know what my teacher gave me or the score they give me. It's what you score that they gave to you. That is the truth. So you need to, they say repeat, and then read your books properly. And then you'll be able to get it. So that when you graduate tomorrow, you'll be able to defend your course. So it's important that you learn properly. Suffer it now. Everything has time, just for a while. And then you get what you want. That's my little contribution before we take question and answer. Vivid View.
Say and do it.
My name is Mark David. Following the news on social media, can we tie what Mmesoma did to a deficiency in Nigerian leadership? That's my first question. And the second one, how can government schools meet up with quality education standards? Thank you.
My name is Eddie Daniel. My question goes thus: how can teachers identify slow learners in the classroom and help to improve them?
Welcome back. We're still discussing promoting quality education in Nigeria. And the audience have had their questions. So please, guests, provide the answers to them. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Very intelligent questions, if you ask me. Umosu Mark, you asked about if Mmesoma's misbehavior is a leadership issue. We can't gainsay the fact that certain leadership have not set the right character example for the young people. I mean, you know what the news says very often. You hear of this stolen, this person did this person carted away with money and all of that. So now the question is this the example for Nigerian youth to follow?
No.
We are asking, what Mmesoma did, how big an issue is it compared to what we see obtainable in higher places in Nigeria by our leaders? Okay, but the point is, bad examples will always abound. We're not excusing any bad examples set by leadership, but bad examples will always abound. That's why we teach moral education in our schools. It's not just about intelligence, it's about character as well. So we teach them to be able to learn the good and discard the bad.
Exactly.
We teach them that in this society you are in, there will be bad examples, but we teach them the benefits of integrity, the benefits of diligence, as against going with the flow of whatever is obtainable out there. So we encourage all the Mmesomas out there, please do not blame your actions on the leadership or corruption or this and that. We are in a battle to see that corruption is phased out to a large extent in Nigeria. But please, emulate good values. Be disciplined. Be hardworking. Have a heart of integrity. It pays much more than quick fixes. Thank you.
Yeah. Just to add to what you have just said in answering that question, you know that not only after her confession, the WAEC has gone that she will not even take JAMB.
Yeah.
You know, JAMB
for 3
said
years.
they will not after 3 years.
You
can see, so it's going to stay at home for another 3 years. So nothing good actually comes out from
That's
any
all.
bad behavior. So we must not emulate the bad.
That's all.
Yes, some of our elders did not show good example to the youths. They made them to do what they do, because we have many of them that also did forgery. Even in the politics, you claim to attend school, you did not attend. You claim to get qualification, you did not get. So you can see all these things are happening, but do not emulate evil. That's what we are saying, asking. We are trying to see how we can deal and minimize these issues of corruption and in the various aspects. So please, youth, young ones, do not emulate bad. Just be yourself. And for integrity really matters. I don't think in her lifetime she forget this experience in her lifetime. Because anything that goes into media
Into
is
the
there
books.
forever.
Yes.
It doesn't clean up. So let no one please experience that. Whatever being a reason for doing that, we are saying to others, please learn from this and be yourself.
That's true. In any case, we all have something to learn from Ms. Oma's experience.
Yes.
Both the examination boards and authorities, JAMB, WAEC, we have to learn to beef up our security
Yes,
as well.
exactly.
And to reassure Nigerians of the integrity of our examination systems. So we all have something to learn. Parents, schools, we all have something to learn. It's not just about Ms. Oma. So to your next question, you asked about how can schools meet up with the standard of education obtainable out there. How can our government schools
Yes,
meet
public
up with the
schools,
right public
particularly.
schools, with the
Yeah.
right standard of education? Well, the way I see it, because I've been to a few public schools recently, I'd like to say that there is some improvement in terms of infrastructure. There's some improvement in terms of teacher training and orientation, but it's not enough yet. The standard out there is truly high. I remember in 2022, just last year, the UNESCO report that says that the 3 countries that ranked highest in having the highest number of out-of-school children was Nigeria, Pakistan, and India. So we still have a mountain to climb, but we'll take it one step before the other. We need to introduce more digital skills. Many schools even do machine learning right now, Python programming. They go into artificial intelligence issues, which are good. And public schools need to also wake up to that reality. That it's not enough to just fix the infrastructure and give us teachers. They need to compete with those big private schools out there. To make a lot of parents have lost confidence in public schools. They say, okay, we don't pay fees. Thank God for UBE. We don't pay fees. But what is the quality, the standard that happens in the school that the students are privileged to benefit from? Another thing you would like to pay attention to is where the government channels its funding. Now, it's not enough to just fund. We've talked about the deficiency in funding. Good. Now, even if we have enough funding, the government, to meet up with the standard out there, must also be involved in a holistic oversight function. There must be clear monitoring and evaluation.
Supervision.
Yes, supervision. Some schools, I dare say, because I've interacted with some owners, some private schools, in 5 years, there's been no monitoring, no supervision from the government. I know in some other ways the government might be supervising, but there was no physical appearance of a government officer to check the books. It wasn't done. And sometimes some people come to check hygiene in the school, the environment, and they just stand at the gate and wait to get tips. And once you pay them, they move. They are fine. So where your treasure is, like a good book says, there your heart will be also. Yeah. Education has to be the treasure of our Nigerian leadership. If not, everything we are doing is just paying lip service. It has to be prized. It has to be valued.
That's exactly what I said in my introduction. That is the way for nation development and, so that's the education. Indeed. We must give it strong attention.
Exactly.
This is VVV.